Hey guys, hi. It's been a while. It's New Year's Eve. It's the end of 2025, and I was like, I gotta make one more video because just recently I was able to score myself from Fleabay for just under $30 shipped a copy of the original brass board game by Martin Wallace. We're going to be playing solo with the Automa deck, which simulates another opponent, basically just blocks places I can go, or yeah, essentially, and just a competitor, and it scores points just the same. But we're just going to go right ahead and get on down to the table. This isn't Brass Lancashire. It's Lancashire. It's pretty much the same game. Just this is the original version of it, and there are some changes as to like the rail link icons that you would be familiar with in Brass Birmingham. Jeez, here I go, being all American and crap. But yes, it's going to look familiar. You're going to have your rail links, your canal links. You have your cities like Preston, Wigan, and Manchester. You have your industries that you can put down. You also have ports and ships. And you have distant ports that you can sell to by doing these cards to sell cotton. Cotton's the only thing that you're selling in this game. But it's a tight board. There's more here, but a two-player board is everything up here and only that. And this isn't really accessible until the rail era because it's the only way you can get there. So the only distant port you can get to is Yorkshire. I didn't say Yorkshire. Thank you very much. But yeah, let's get on down to it. We've got our money separated, spare coal, spare iron. Over here, I have got some homemade player mats so I can lay out and better organize the industry tiles. And right over here, you are going to see, as soon as I get my hand out of the way, that's where we will have the Automa deck. And I see this upside down. So here's something I'm going to change. That's going to be a pain in the rump. That's going to have to go there. Move the mouse out of the way. See, there's always one thing, right? I mean, it wouldn't be a Lower Slower Board Gamer video if there wasn't one thing. So that is going to be the Automa draw deck. Discard deck will go right next to it, which is essentially the first action. And let's just go ahead and play a game. We start with 30 pounds. I didn't say dollars. Because, you know, board game. That's the way this is. So that's what we have. We have that. There might be a way to integrate that into this screen over here, maybe. No, not going to worry about it. It's good enough. Okay. And we're going to start. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll remove these to the side. That's going to be our draw deck. And I always go first. The Automa always goes second. I've got money here. I've got rail links here. I'm going to be yellow. Opponent is going to be purple. And let's move these out of the way because I want the space. I'll put them here for now. That'll be fine if they're there because we're not going to score that high until we start getting to the end of the game. And I'll put our money right here. That way I have elbow room. Listen to your Auntie Mabel. Keep your elbows off the table. It's my game table. I can elbow if I want to. Okay, so the city cards like this. Bury is going to be here. Liverpool is right there. There's a coal industry card. Warrington and Runcorn is right there. Colne is here. Manchester, the main one, kind of like Birmingham. But this whole area, this whole region is Lancashire. Another coal. So we have 7. We're going to take 1. Our income is 10. Victory points start at 0. And here we go. So where do I want to start? I don't want to put down coal or iron because the market is full. That works exactly the same as it does in Birmingham. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to pick the furthest out. Colon is going that way. Bury Liverpool. We're going to play our Liverpool card. Take a loan. No, not take a loan. Let's develop out. Let's develop out. So we're going to pay 2. Develop out 2 iron. Let's remove a couple of industries. Let's get the cotton mill. Now let's do the coal and the iron. I did forget to do one thing. So I'm going to do that right now, which is remove one of these, remove one of these, remove, I believe it's that one. You take 3 of them off for the Automa. I'm not digging the rule book up. I'm just taking 3 off of there. Yeah, okay. So that is my turn. So I have developed off 2 industries. Right here it says draw, so we're going to draw a card. Cotton at Burnley or Colne. Cotton does not require anything else to build except pounds, and since he doesn't have any pounds, no currency, Burnley is the first one on the list. He's going to place there. He does not need to build a rail link to have a supply to coal. The second thing he's going to do, he cannot sell. Iron is 2 pounds or less. He's going to develop 3 extra victory points. Alrighty. Alright, and that is the first turn. I take 2 cards. I gain no income, as indicated, 0 pounds. And turn again. Okay. Iron would have 4. All right. I'm going to develop again. I'm going to take one of my coal cards. I have 3 of them. It's my first turn. 4 iron. Dink. Pay 4. So we'll do that. 2, 3, 4, and 1 for change. We're going to develop out 2 cotton mills, like so. Something I tried in the last game I played. Develop out first. You know what? Screw it. Well, hold on. Iron. Can we do iron? I need access to coal to do iron. Well, then let's just develop out again. I can do Bury. No. Warrington does not have iron. Colne does not have iron. Manchester does have iron. I'm going to get rid of another coal. Develop out again. So now I got to pay 6. Dink, dink. And I'm going to get rid of the last level 1 cotton mill and also a level 1 port. 6 cards, and it is Automa's turn. Manchester. Can it build in Manchester? It most certainly can. It does not need a supply to coal, as it does not indicate that it requires coal, only that it can be played in the Canal Era. Cannot sell. It can develop for 3 more victory points. All right. 3 pounds or less, plus 3 victory points. Little glary, but a whole lot I can do about it because, poor man and shiny surfaces. All right, so those go to the discard. I get 2 more cards. We're going to scoop up all the pounds we spent. Put them there. I get no income. We go again. All right, it is time. to do things. First I'm going to do is build an iron. I'm going to do it in Manchester, right there. So Manchester, we're going to build an ironworks for 7 pounds, and it requires a coal. I don't have coal yet. I can't do that. God bless America. Nope, we're not going to do that. I need coal. Okay, Warrington and Runcorn. I can build a coal mine for 7 pounds, right there. 7 pounds. Purl. And 3 go on top of it. All right, we can do that. Second, I'm going to spend 3, take 2 back, and build a link right there. Those are my 2 turns with a buried cone. I'd really like to keep those. Which card do I want to spend? I'm going to spend I'll spend a cotton. I have cities. Okay. That is my turn. Turn 4. The Automa Lancaster. They can indeed build a port right there. So they're going to do that. That's a port for Lancaster. And that's the one action they could do off this card. So we go here. They can't sell. It's still 3 pounds or less, so it's 3 more victory points. So they're getting a jump. I need to take care of that. All right. So that is turn. And turn. Dink. And we're still there. Okay. Next turn. 2 cards. I have 8. Okay, I'm going to take a port card, port industry card. No. I need to take a loan. All right, boom. So that'll go down -3. I'm not able to sell anything quickly. Urgh. Take a loan, so that gives me 30. I'm going to do the 30 for -3. In brass, you can take a loan of 10 for 1 pound, 10 pounds for 1 pound income drop, 20 pounds for 2, and 30 pounds for 3. I always go bigger, go home. Next thing I want to do is build that ironworks in Manchester. That is going to cost me 7 pounds. And a coal, which I have access to now. Right there. It takes 4 iron, which is going to go to the market. Hopefully keep this yikester from XPing me to death. 3 each, 3, 6, 2 each, 8, 10. So I get 10 for filling the market. I'm almost out of single pounds, so let's take 5 singles. That's my turn. We have the Automa. Can it build coal in Bury or Bolton? Bury, it can. It does not have access to a market, so the coal is going to go on that industry. It takes 2. And second, 0 pounds, develop 3 victory points. Geez, because it's above that. No, if it is 0 pounds, sorry, that goes back. 0 or less, it is not. So it is going to build a canal link to Scotland? It cannot. It's going to pass 5 victory points. Okay. That is turn. Monies. Cards. Take 2 cards. Pay 3 income. Because drop down from the loan. Alrighty. I think next we want to put down a... Oh, that I got to put iron on that, by the way. Oh, no, I put it all here. It flips. Sorry about that. My income went up 3. So I get 3 back. I forgot to do that. Think. Oh, flip it. Okay, that being the case. And remember, these are not part of the board right here. River and these guys. Because that's this is the 2-player board. This is part of the extended board, the regular board. This is the reduced map. Okay. We're going to build a link. Are we? We're going to build a link. We'll use our coal and pay 3. Pay 3. And we'll put a link right there. Now it's got to be part of my network. Never mind. Put it right there. And then we're going to build a cotton in Oldham. Sorry. Don't beat me. Oldham. That's going to be there. It's going to be 14 pounds sterling. Let's put 15. Take 1. And a coal. Nearest 1, 2, 1, 2. I get to choose, comes off mine. And those are the 2 turns. Okay. Automa. In Preston, Manchester, or Bolton in that order, build an ironworks. If iron is 3 pounds or higher at the market, it is not. Next we go to Preston. Can it put down a port in Preston, which is right there? Yes, it can. It is building a port in Preston. And then it cannot sell. It is, the market is 1 or less. It's going to develop for 3 extra victory points. Go! All right. Monies. Yeah, we're going to have to find a different place for that, but that's all right. Monies. Oh, the market is broke. It's the market crash of 1823. Cards. Discard, draw 2 more. And it is my turn. We got another Manchester card, which we don't need, so we're going to use that to put down a link. Now I'll start putting these here. Link going from Oldham to Rokedale for 3. And in Rokedale, we're going to build another cotton mill for 14 pounds. It's going to go there. 14 pounds. Let's put in 15. Take back 1. Leaves me with 7 pounds there. Getting close to the end of the Canal Era. And use a coal. So that goes. And income goes up 7. I'm up to 3 pounds. Nice. Up to 4 pounds. That's my turn. Automa. see if I can do this a little less glary and different. That'll just have to do. Okay, yep, new one. Yes. In Barrow, Blackburn, or Bolton, if the iron market is 3 or less, it is only 2. So it can build Barrow and Furnace. It is going to, yeah, these don't do anything. One thing I'm doing, if it has to build something, and it can build it, but it's something that doesn't get built, I just develop it off for the Automa. I just develop it off. That way it's out of the way. Actually, those are gone. I forgetted that. So it is going to build one. But it does not have the access to the iron or the coal it requires, so it's not going to build one. Yeah. It's going to build a canal link to Barrow and Furnace. That is rail only. So I'm going to draw another card. Liverpool. It can build one in Liverpool. I'll put these over here. Right here. And it must build a port, a link first to supply coal. So there is, oh, no, because that's rail, you got to do 2 in order to get there. It can't do that one either. It can build a port there. Yes, it can build a port. So Automa builds a port. It cannot sell. It can not build a link to sell. So, and not the distant markets. No access to it yet. £0 or less, +3. He is developing his butt off. That's going to make it tough to beat him. Okay. Get rid of the monies. Get rid of the monies. Pick up the cards. Keeping that one. Discard. Final 2 draw cards. Okay. And I get £4, actually. 1, 2. Wrong cup. Don't care. 3, 4. Okay, now we got to make this all come together. Is what we got to do. Let's build a link. Bolton, Bury, Colne. All of them are over there. Bolton. We're going to use Bolton because it's kind of out of the way at the moment. It doesn't look like I'm headed for Bolton at the moment. So we're going to do that to build a link right here for 3. And then I'm going to take a loan right now. Let's do it with one of my port cards. Yeah, I put that in there. I'm going to take a loan right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 makes 30. I go down, bink, 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 where I'm still getting £1 income. I have 6 cards remaining. Automa. Barrow, Bolton, or Blackburn. Iron is not 3+. So, no, that does not have... Oh, no. Yeah, no, it's not 3+. It would be 0 or 1 or higher, but it's not 3 or higher. So then we got to go to Colne or Burnley. Can it build in Colne? Yes, it can. It has to have access to coal. It's going to get access to coal with its second action. Gets it from the market. And, yeah, so take a coal. Oh, does it have access? It does not have access from Colne. No, so it's going to take that. All right, boom. That is its turn. 6 cards. So we're going to get our income of £1. Get rid of these cards here. And turn. Okay, here we go. We're going to sell. Are we though? What do we get there? That gives us 2 victory points, 3 income. Cotton is giving us 4 income each. I'm going to take another loan. I'm going to take another loan. I'm going to use my Oldham card because I've already built there. I'm going to drop 3, 1, 2, 3, and get 30 more. Get it now. 5, 6. I'm kind of rolling in it. For my second action, now I'm going to sell. I will use my Bury card. And I'm going to sell to the distant market. So let's do Oldham. And cotton demand goes down 2. And then let's sell here to the distant market. Cotton demand goes down 3 more. I've likely got 1 more sale in me before I have to have a port. It's going to raise my income 8. Okay, good. I have 4 cards left. Automa. Blackburn or Manchester build cotton. Blackburn, cotton requires a coal. Manchester, it's already built. Blackburn is getting a thingy duty. Right there, gets more points that way. And then it's going to come over here and it can sell. Does it have a port it can sell to? No. None are within range to just build a link. So it's going to sell to the distant market. Because this port, 1, 2, 3. This port, 1, 2, 3. So it's got to sell to the distant market. So it's going to sell the lowest one first, which is going to be Manchester, distant market, and there goes that. Oh, 0. Sweet. It's going to sell Burnley, distant market. Yep, that's it. Gone. It cannot sell through one of my ports. I don't have any, so it's not going to be able to sell coal. Okay, that is turn. Yes. It put down a network link and it sold 2 turns. So I get £3 income. Let's put them back and grab a $5. I got some money there. Say, money, money, money. Okay. I have 2 Colne cards. I'd like to build cotton and Colne. Oh, I never got rid of those. Build cotton in Colne for £14. I have access to coal, but through the market. So there's 14 pounds. And coal from the market for 1. Right, because I have to go through the market to get to Bury. I have to go that way in order to get there. So I go to the market. So there is 1 for that. And then I'm thinking I will sell. Use the other Colne card. Let's go ahead and sell that. All my level 2 cotton mills are on to score. That goes up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Automa, Lancaster, or Warrington cotton. Warrington, it cannot. Lancaster, it's already built. Lancaster, a rail tile, or a canal link, sorry, rail tile. Canal link, that's another game. Not sure which one, but it is another game. And then second, it does not have access to a port. It is too far away to build a canal link to a port from what it needs to sell. I don't have any ports that can sell through, so if Iron Market is 1 or less, 3 victory points develop. Jeez, he ain't even scored a canal link yet. He's already got 23 victory points. So that is going to be income for me, £5. And do stuff. I would like to build some rail links, or canal links rather. So let's pay, we're going to pay a total of 6 for these last 2 cards. Dink, I know, dirty board, can't help it. We're going to put a link right here. Is that where we want to? Not many places to do it. No. Take 3 back. Iron. Can I build an iron before I do anything else? No, because it requires coal. I do have access to the market. Let's do that. Let's put the link there. Let's build an ironworks right here. It's only going to score once. £9. Take that back. I gotta get a coal from the market, which is 2 more pounds. And 2 go to the market, which I get those 2 pounds back for the coal. Traded the iron for the coal. And 3 of the 5 go there. I get 2 back. That is my final turn of the Canal Era. And they go there. There to D there. And yeah, nothing to sell, just get link points. Automa, final turn of the Canal Era. Wigan, can it build coal in Wigan? It can build coal in Wigan. So it's going to do that. It's going to put down a link to Wigan. Base of Wigan. And it's going to put that there. 3 coal. All go to fill the market up. And that is putting the link down in order to do it. It's complete turn. Okay, so first, any unflipped level 1s, let's just remove them. That's flipped. Okay, everything else is flipped or level 2 or higher. So that comes off. Okay. Put that there. Brass. Let us score links. Purple first. 1, 2 gold circles, so that one gets 2. Oh yeah, that comes over here. It's victory points, dummy. Jeez. 2. That has 1, 2, 3. This one has none. This one has 1. Oh, that flips. 2. That has 2. 2 more. I think that's the end of its tiles. My tiles have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Well, the tiles are up, yes. Okay. So with the developing, it's got a decided lead, but it really only developed the rail tiles only about that much. So I got pretty good with that. Let's do flipped. He has 7. Did that sell? No, it did not sell. 7, 12, plus 5 is 17 points, 47. Okay. A little tight there. It's okay. Me, I have 4, 8, 12, 15, 20. Oh, I did that wrong. Jeez, I counted income. Sorry. 5, 3, 4, 5, 8. I apologize. Because that's your victory points down there in the hexagon. That is income. And it also counts for rail link points. But that is income. All right, mine. I have 5, 10, 15, 22. Yes. Plus 13 is 35. Caught right up. Okay. Since there's generally enough cards on the Automa, I think you're supposed to reshuffle them and do it. I just keep on rolling with it. I am going to go ahead and reshuffle and get 20 cards for the rail era. One thing about this game, once you know how to play it, it really doesn't take long to play. There's a little more, I think, to Brass Birmingham because you're throwing in the beer and everything. But Brass is my favorite game of all time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Until sometime late next year, I will have a new #1 game of all time. Brass Pittsburgh. Game found backing starts February 24th, I believe it is. I'm all about that. Okay, we have 8. We have some monies. Oh, I'm supposed to get income at the end of that. 5. At the end of that turn, I'm supposed to get income. So there's 5. Okay. All right. So everything is fine. All the 1s are off the board. We go. Okay. We're going to go rails. We're going to play our Barrow and Furnace card to do that. Barrow and Furnace card to do that. We're going to do 2. We're going to go. Oh, I need to reset that, reshuffle those in a second. We're going to go here and here for 15. We need 2 coal, so that's 2 more. Yeah, let's fix this up before I go any further. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Our second action. Let's do more. Fleetwood. Let's do it again. Let's get some links down. Let's do that for the coal. Take those off. We're going to put links here. And Let's go here. No. Let's go that way. All right, that's how we're going to do that. That's my second turn. 2 cards down with money. Automa is going to start off the rail. Fleetwood, a port. Yes. It can build a port in Fleetwood. It's not using its ports because it's doing the crap all the way over here away from it. And secondly, can it sell? It cannot build a rail link to any of its ports. It can, however, build a rail link to the market, and it is going to sell to the distant market, and it is going to knock over its own camera. Ungrateful. See if I can't get that closer to the top. There we go. That's how we want it. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do before I decided to dink the whole thing. Oh, it's going through the distant market. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to build ports. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 cards. We're going to de-money the monies. Oh, you go in there. I think I threw a copper over there, but whatever. And yes, IDJ is to plastic because I don't have upgraded components for this. Take 2 cards, and I'm going to take the bottom 2 of this and turn them sideways to remind me that is my last opportunity to take a loan in the game. See, it's sticking out here. So that way it reminds me, take a loan if you're going to do it. Okay, income is £5. So I get that. I'm going to build coal. I'm coming this way. I'm going to build coal, I think. I have a Manchester card. I have a Blackburn card. I have a Liverpool card. I have a Wigan card. Warrington and Runcorn. So I think we're going to use our Manchester card. I'm going to build a coal mine right there for the everyday low brass price of £7. Dink. Dink. And that's it, just £7. 3 coal are placed there. They're going to go to the market, which will give me £5. A very inexpensive transaction. That's going to flip and give me 7 income. 6, 7. I'm going to take a loan. It's New Year's Eve. I hope everybody's having a wonderful New Year's Eve. I really do. I have too many cards. I have too many cards. I had 10. Don't know how on earth I did that. Now I have 7 remaining. Whoo! Sorry about that. Well, Manchester was coal. I think I'm just going to bust Manchester right the heck up. Oh, no, I was taking a loan. That's what I was going to do. Come on, Gret the Fire. Blackburn card. We will drop our income 1, 2, 3. Top of the next step down, just like in Birmingham. And we will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 30. I have 6 cards remaining instead of 8. Automa. Can it build cotton in Bury? Cotton requires a coal and has access to the coal. Why, yes, it most certainly can. Dink. And can it sell? It can sell. Can it build? Priority is build to one of its ports. A link. It cannot reach a port. It's going to use up the distant market. Lovely. -1. There's hope. Okay. So this sells. Dink. Like so. And that was 2 turns. My income is £6. I get 2 cards. Let's lose this flotsam. Oh, where was that? 2 behind. Was it? No, 35. Okay. And next turn. I am going to build cotton in Birmingham for £16, a coal and an iron. Part of my network, it gets there. A coal, that is used. Flipped. Oh, that came off. That should have come off. It is a level 1, rail only. There were 2 coal there. I'm not going to redact it that far at this point. That's taken so many turns back, so we'll just do that. Is what it is. My mistake. Coal's going to be there. So it built and it sold. Because that, yes, okay. 6, 7. Oh, and it's my turn anyway. All right, I used the coal. Sorry about that. Distracted. So I built the cotton. I believe I'm going to do rails. Let's do Wigan, Bolton. Let's do Bolton. Wigan, Liverpool, Warrington, Runcorn. Let's do Warrington and Runcorn, and I'm going to build rails. It's going to be 15 plus coal from the market, as there is none available on the playing board. Oh, that took an iron as well. Geez, oiks. You know. All right, back in it, Chris. We're going to do that. 2 rails. Coal, I've got to get from here, so that's 3 additional pounds for that action. And we're going to put 1 here and 1. Where do I go? Yeah, put 1 there. Let's get a lot of them for Manchester. Okay, 6 cards. Very disorderly. Apologize for that. All right. Bolton, Blackburn, or Preston. Iron is not 3 pounds or higher. So can it build cotton in Bolton? It has access to coal via the market, so it can indeed build that. Remove a coal. Has access through mine, yes. And second, can it sell? It can sell. Damn it. Oh, can it build a link? It can do the link? No, a single link. If it can do a single link to a port, and its ports are here. Closest is 1, 2. Closest is 1, 2. And that's what it's going to sell through the distant market. This could be the end of that. -3. All right, distant market is closed up. That stinks. Okay, my turns. Let's get rid of these. My income is still £6. Two cards. My turn. So now I'm going to need ports. I have port cards. And I've got to develop a port off. So we're going to take that card and develop off a port. And we'll develop off no, I'm not worried about, maybe I will be worried about those, I don't know. I'll develop one of those. So that's 2 iron right there. I have access to iron. That flips. Income goes up to, I've still got the 1 to sell. Okay, so I haven't missed any income, I don't believe. 4, 8, 12, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 31. And I've taken loans. Yes, okay. I'm sure that's okay. That's the first one, which was developing. Second, I need to build a port. Yes, that was the order of business. So we are going to build a port for £7 at Warrington and Runcorn. £7, yes. Alrighty, that is 2 cards, 2 turns. Automa. In Blackburn, is iron market 3 or higher? No. So in Blackburn, can it build coal? It can build coal. And it's going to build two rail links. So let's put coal. It's going to put it there. It's going to use iron from the market. And it's going to put down 2 rail links to accomplish this. And it's going to score more points. Going this way. Dink. Dink. It's going to use 2 coal to do that. And 4 coal is going to go back to the market. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is turn. Monies goes back here. Cards get discarded. 2 cards get taken. I think I have 2 more cards before, or 4 more cards before I can no longer take loans. Well, with Manchester, I'm going to take a loan. I'm going to drop 1, 2, 3. Do I double loan? That's a thing. Do I double loan? No. Bolton, I'm going to build a cotton mill. 16 pounds. Requires 1 iron and 1 coal from the market, so that is a total of 19 pounds for the build. I'll just put in 20, grab 1 from here. That is turn number 2, right there, and I have 2 of those. Okay. 6 cards. Automa. Liverpool, Port. Yes. If it ever gets over here to sell stuff, and can it sell? It cannot sell. It can make 2, yes, it can make 2 rails to come over. Now it can do it. What does it have to sell? Anything? No, it has 4 ports. Everything else is flipped. Develop. 0 pounds or less. 3 victory points. Haven't done that in a while. Okay. I might want to... There's nothing to sell anyway, but I might want to avoid those victory points by putting rails to his ports for him. And I can always use them if I need to. All right, that's a little strategy thought. Let's go with, put these away, put these away. 2 new cards. My income is now 4, and I have that remaining. £4. I think I would like to build cotton over in not Oldham, doesn't really matter. Over in Rokedale. I'm gonna get the same either way because they're my rails and I'll get the points for them. It doesn't matter. Let's put it in Oldham or Rokedale. I don't have a card for either. Let's put it in Oldham. Cotton in Oldham. Boom. That's 16 pounds. Plus coal and iron is a total of 20 for the action. And I have not enough quite to do double rails. So let's do a single rail. 5 and a coal, a total of 8. Let's do a single rail. I like doing single rails if I don't have to, but it'll be what it'll be. Preston, Liverpool, Wigan. Let's get rid of Blackburn. Yeah, Blackburn. That's 8. Remove the coal. Put down a single link right there. Automa. Barrow in Furness. It can build. Yes, it can. And it can put down 2 links to get to coal to remove it from the market. Like that. One of each of these. And flip over the automatic victory points. 2. So yes, that's it. All right. We go to remove the stuff. That goes there. That goes there. These guys. I forgot to take my loan. Income of 4. Oh, all right. How much is a port? A port is 7 pounds. I'm going to put a port right there for 7 pounds. Liverpool. Fancy that. I have a Liverpool card. And then I'm going to sell. Okay, so I have this one. I will sell for 3 income and use this port for 3 income. I have this one I would like to sell for 3 income to this port for 3 income. Now I can still sell through the ports even though they're flipped. But the first time you flip them, you get the income boost. I don't want to sell them through his because I don't need to. I can sell, I just don't get income. Don't give him anything. They can do his own dirty work. I do have another one to sell. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. I scan around the board. 3 more. Well, 11. That's not horrible. Second. What can I do with 7? Not much. Don't want to pass. It's kind of stupid. I have to. I'm going to pass. Let's put down Rokedale. I got to pass. I can't do anything. And let's gather 11 income. Oh, nope, that's not. I got my income. Let's put it back. That was only 6 anyway. I did that wrong. Good. Preston, iron is 3 or higher. Preston, he can build an ironworks. Nope, because he hasn't built one yet. That's rail only, so we're just going to develop that off. His second, can he sell? He can now sell. Does he have anything to sell? No, he does not. Iron is 2 or less. It is 3. He can't develop. He can put down 2 rail links. He'll get the most points by putting them potentially here and here. That one just counts as 2 gold circles for the rail points. Okay, now income. There are 6 cards remaining. I get 11 income. Do it right this time. Remove these. Oh, I love this game. A smidge over an hour. Not bad for this game. Our turn. I would... 18 pounds to build cotton. Cannot do that. Wigan and Preston. Wigan, I can build coal. So for coal, I'm going to... Oh, yeah, never mind. Going to build coal. Coal is going to cost 8 pounds, which would be that. And then it requires iron. Got to get it from the market. A total of 11. For the coal, we place 4 on it, which all go to the market, which is essentially $10 back. 10 pounds, 10 pounds, 10 pounds. All but a free build. Having forgotten to take a loan, that's important. And I have 17. I build another port. No, can't do it there. This is getting filled up pretty good. It really is. Iron for 12 pounds. Let's build iron. But is it part of my network? No. Yeah, over there in Rokedale. I don't have iron, no. I'm in Preston. That's not part of it. Cannot build iron. We did coal. Oh, I got to flip that. Thank you for reminding me. 6 on the income. Second action. A port. Do I develop out and get victory points? Let's save that for the end. Let's save that for the end. I have no just in case builds. Okay, let's put cotton in Rookdale. That's 18. I don't have that much. Okay, what are we going to do? Let's... Can I build coal again? I can build coal again. Let's build coal again. That is going to be 8. Market iron is 11 pounds. I can't do it. I don't have the... what am I doing? Christopher Arthur. Jeez. I have port. I have the big ship. I have Preston, and I have cotton. Let's put cotton. I can't do cotton. I got to pass again? This is horrible. I've got to pass again? Now I'm going to put a link down. 5 and 2 for the coal is 7. I'm not doing nothing again. 7 for a single link, but a single link is points. Let's put it right there. Damn. Okay. Automa. Manchester is iron 3 or higher. The market is up to 4. Manchester iron, no. Preston iron, yes. Preston iron requires a coal. It is going to build a link here. And 4 iron. Take a coal, and 4 iron, go back to the market. Iron is cheaper, right when I don't need it to be anymore, because I'm almost done. Of course, he's almost done. And had to build the link to do it, so that is 2. That's it. Okay, we have 2 more. Now, Preston, I can build. Oh, income. I get 13. Income. Yep. Gives me 19 to work with on my penultimate turn. I spent 18 on the last turn. Can I get the points up? Can I get the points up? Cotton is 18. I've got 23. I can build the cotton. Now I'm going to build the cotton in Preston, because I have the city thing. Cotton for 18 requires an iron. 22. I have 1 left. Gotta pass. What else am I gonna do? Oh, Automa. Iron 3 or higher. It is not. Liverpool. It can build that. That's more victory points for it. Yay! Those come off. That turns over immediately. It's still only 10, but that's victory points. Okay, income. I get 14. 2. Okay. How do I pull this off? I can't build a port. Can't do rail links. I can do 1 rail link. Let's sell the cotton. Oh, get rid of you guys. Let's sell cotton through a port that's already up, but that's going to move my income up 2. Last one, I'm going to do a rail link for 5 plus coal is 8. Don't get any victory points for cash on hand, 1 for every 10, but whatever. Where am I going to put this? Where do I score the most points? That gives me 4. That gives me 4. Nowhere gives me 5. Let's just put it here. That'll be fine. Right there. Final turn of the rail era of the game. Wigan or Burnley? Coal. Wigan is full. Burnley can take coal. Oh, look at that. It requires an iron. All of the coal, 4 of them, go back to the market, and let's give the Automa more victory points. All right, there we are. Boom. Board state. Game is done. Now we've got to score. So I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. Put them over here. So that way y'all have to look at my ugly mug yet again. Okay, so let's do rails first. I can remove the income. I don't need that anymore. Dink, dink, dink. All right, rails first. I'm behind. Let's count mine. 1, 2, 3. These can come off. 1, 2, 3 gold income circles. 1, 2, 3. We'll get around to Birmingham and Birmingham in a minute. 1, 2, 3 for that one. Let's go here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between Bolton and Wigan. Let's clean up our game board. Next here, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 between Warrington and Runcorn and Liverpool. Let's do this one, Birmingham to Warrington and Runcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got all those Manchester rail links. Yes, I did. Let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from Manchester to Oldham. 69. And the big one, I think, from Manchester to Bolton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 points. 76. That's not horrible. Had more when I played a couple of nights ago, but that'll just have to do. Wow, they did not sell anything. Those 4 ports are unflipped. We'll just remove them from the board. It's less to look at. Holy junk, man. Oh. They couldn't build anything over here in order to be able to sell it. Okay. They're rail links. We go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 45. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 49. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to 53. Let's not forget this. That's 1. That is 2. Don't forget those. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Didn't do well at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all of them? Wow, that ain't good. Okay, we're going to count his victory points first, the Automa. That's 10, 20, 3, 5, and 2 are 30. They're flipped industries. A couple of 5s make 40. 5, 2, and 3 is 50. And 6. 56. 67. That's 123. 23. Do I have enough? Do I have enough He had those two tens. I don't know. I do have a level 4 cotton for 12. So that's 12. 4 and 4 make 20. 9, and then I'll save those for later. 7 and 3 is 30. 5 and 5 is 40. 5 and 5 is 50. 54 plus 3 nines, 27 is 81. That's 157, ladies and gentlemen. That's my highest score playing this game. 157. Wow. Now, built like crazy. Developed the stuff off early so that way I would be able to count everything that I flipped twice. Loan early, loan often. Keep yourself in the money. Try to do your best to take a loan after you've sold, or sell after you've taken a loan, so that way you can keep your income at 0 or higher. Distant market as much as possible. I didn't have to worry about building ports in the Canal Era. And wow, yeah. And don't forget to take the loan here if you're going to. I totally forgot to take my final loan. I was going to. Totally forgot to. I would have been able to do much more had I had the capital to work with. But I was out 30 pounds for the last 4 turns. I was out 30 pounds. So I could have double rail linked, or I could have gotten the cotton on quicker. Be mindful of the little things, but yeah, there you go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is VOG Brass by Martin Wallace. This particular one made by Warfrog Games, number 1019 in their catalog. Thank you everybody for watching. Holidays, Christmas is great, nice and quiet. This is the board game that I got Christmas time-ish. It's New Year's Eve, 7:32. Ohio State's getting ready to come on, so I'm going to go down and have some pizza after I get this game put away. But thanks for watching. I haven't done much this year at all. I know only 4 or 5 videos. I may not do a whole lot more in the future, but I just felt it was time to put something out and decided to go for it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Brass solo with the Automa. This is Chris, the Lower Slower Board Gamer. Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year's, and keep on rolling.